right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back. Twitch is live. If anyone was following, their own Twitter support page yesterday, it took them about 4 hours. I think they weren't back online till almost 2 or 3 o'clock in the afternoon. So I'm glad we only stuck it out for about half an hour. Just there's no way it would have worked. But this marks the first technical difficulty that wasn't on my end. Everything was good, so fingers crossed we have no more hiccups today. It's getting exciting, though. It's getting exciting. I was talking with Mr. Magana yesterday, and he said he was really looking forward to whatever happens next in the game because it starts to get really deep and really real, as if it hasn't been really deep and really real so far. So I'm looking forward to whatever that may mean. But we are back. It is Thursday morning. This is Quarters Without Borders. We'll be diving in here in just a minute to apparently the chapter called The Birthday Gift. There we go. You can see it. We'll go ahead and start the loading process right now. I hope everyone's having a great week. Hopefully everyone's staying safe. I know the COVID-19 numbers have been spiking and seem to be going up pretty much across the board. We've had some minor changes, of course, at the studio that I manage. So, the green screen. Unfortunately, the green screen did not make it up yet. I was playing around with it yesterday. I got to figure out what kind of setup I'd like, because there's still this red couch behind me. And even with the green screen.
You want to spoil your surprise.
Oh, no. Well, hang on, Ellie. This is important. Even without the green screen, you're going to have these weird clipped edges of this red couch. So I have to figure out a way, either a new seating situation or possibly a way of getting the green screen in front of the couch, yet behind me. Either way, I want to make sure it looks kind of nice and crisp, so that's still on hold for the moment. And Mr. Magana, welcome back. We will not be making up the time. My schedule does not work that way, unfortunately. But we have a solid hour and a half to dive into today. And we'll go from there. So.
Is it a dinosaur?
Stop trying to guess. I ain't telling you.
A gaming chair
Alright.
sponsor would be
Is
super legit.
an
It would
elephant? Is it a convertible?
You're not gonna guess.
Is it a puppy? Is it a lot of kittens?
You mean a litter?
What's a litter?
A bunch of kittens.
Why wouldn't you call it just a bunch of kittens?
I don't know what. It's called a litter.
It's so dumb.
It's not a litter of kittens.
Okay. Hot air balloon.
More walking, less talking.
Gaming chairs, though, are very, very comfortable. I remember back in college, I had a roommate that had a racing chair. And we just brought it in, sat it on the floor, and that thing would just suck you into it, and you could just game for hours. So even if I don't purchase like an outright gaming chair, I wouldn't mind just investing in a racing chair and just setting it up. Because that's basically what they're styled after. If you look at all the gaming chairs, they're basically racing chairs just on like posts. Well, that's very kind of you, Joel.
Mind your step.
I got it.
Oops.
That's funny. This river's actually a lot deeper than the first you would assume it was. Dang. And at least you can swim in this game.
What is wrong with you?
You should see your face right now.
What if I drowned?
You're not gonna drown. You gotta work on that confidence, kiddo.
Yeah, keep laughing, old man. See what happens.
I mean, realistically, that
This way.
river is ridiculously deep.
Worst.
For how narrow it is, especially.
Your swimming's getting better. Remember now, don't just flail about. You
Push
gotta...
the water with your whole arm. Blah, blah, blah.
Glad to know I'm getting through.
That was funny.
See that deer over there?
Where?
See it? Just through there, look.
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
I see it.
Yeah?
Looks like... How's that feel?
Refreshing.
Feels
Yeah, it's
like
not
you
nice getting
deserved
pushed
it.
in, is it?
Well, actually, we need to swim through this part anyway.
I got you back. You're angry and upset.
I am very angry and upset. Now, come on.
Ugh.
Ooh, interesting transition. So how's everybody's week going so far?
You're gonna need to dive under here. Take a deep breath.
Got a holiday weekend
Yeah, I
coming
got
up,
this.
and I know Flanagan, you got some travels coming up. When do you end up leaving? This evening. Safe travels on the road. It's early enough I wouldn't think, there'd be an increased police presence just yet.
Is it my 6th grade history teacher wanting to apologize for being a massive dick?
I beg your pardon?
My friend and I would argue whenever he called the Fireflies terrorists. We got a lot of detention.
You know, you really need to stop letting people rile you up.
It's hard when they're dicks.
Point still stands.
I was just thinking about this actually last
Get
night.
another dive over here.
Where are you taking me?
Was where's Tommy at? And I know he's ahead of us and we've been following his murder spree, but there seems to be very little efforts focused on getting his attention with how much damage he's done. I wouldn't think we'd have so much presence after us, at least in the current timeline. It just seems a little unusual.
Is it a new pair of sneakers?
How many of those do you have?
Not enough.
Look at the algae.
Give me a clue.
Nope.
Clue. Hey, stop it.
I feel like we could have left our backpacks before we did this swimming adventure.
Here.
Okay.
Okay. Fuck it. I'm done guessing.
Well, good.
But, is it a massive comic book collection? No, wait. A new DVD collection?
Yes.
Which one?
Just yes.
How about laser discs? I heard that's a thing.
Laser discs. That's true. It could have been that Splinter group. But at the same time, we found Tommy's horse and everything, so he would have to have gone on that track that we were on. And it doesn't seem like there was enough window for him to have gone before us, yet after the Splinter group, without us really catching up to him. I don't know. The timing there just seems a little odd. Alright, Joel, what are you doing, man? Do I have to walk past you now? Shouldn't you be taking the lead here? I'm following you. Ooh, it's like a nature preserve or something. We got a little sign over there. Whoa.
Shit, Joel.
We're here.
Oh my god, it is a dinosaur!
And it is.
Joel!
Surprise.
Holy shit. Oh, it's a motherfucking dinosaur.
That is super cool. It's been some sort of park or something.
King of the tyrant lizards.
That's a big boy.
What do we write here? She just drew a picture of it. Dina made me a crown for my birthday. She went back to that camp and got all this paper. It's pretty great. This is like earlier in the journal. Whoa, all this stuff. What is all this? 3 years ago. Got some deer pictures and a deer picture where he scratched his head out for some reason. I mean, that's really not a bad picture of a deer. I mean, if she's scratching out because she doesn't like it. I mean, she did the foreshortening pretty well in the head. And that's a really good picture of them on the horses. Tommy and Joel. Farming rotation blows. I don't get why people ask for this assignment. Note to self. Talk to Maria about how early I can sign up for patrol training. This is even before she started patrol training. Dina and I found this cool old campground today. She said kids used to go there in the summers for fun. We found all these art supplies. She cut colored paper and made some crowns for us while it rained outside. It was a good day. And then she's even seen like a bighorn sheep thing. Joel said he's taking me on a camping trip next week for my birthday. He found something he says I'll love, the dinosaurs. He's acting very proud of himself. Smug old fogey. Kat sat next to me at the movie tonight. Our elbows kept touching. I think she was doing it on purpose. Maybe not. Probably not. She does have a sailor's mouth. I was waiting for Joel to, like, reprimand her on that. And he didn't. The Wyoming Museum of History. This is pretty cool. Oh my gosh, she can climb the dinosaur.
What are you doing? Ellie, be careful.
I'm climbing a dinosaur!
Yeah, I can see that. Just don't die falling off of one.
How cool is that?
Look at me! I'm on a motherfucking dinosaur!
Whoa, what are you doing? Don't jump. Just climb down.
That water's probably not deep enough. Oh, it does look kind of deep there. Definitely not deep enough to jump from this height. This dinosaur is either like 20 feet tall. But we're gonna do it.
Hey!
Yeah, right. This water would not be that deep.
Oh, did you see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Oh, wasn't it awesome?
It's awesome that you didn't break anything.
That was awesome.
Ooh, of science and history. This is pretty neat. I just climb over that. Exhibit entrance. Giants of the past.
What's this?
It's a book?
It's a dinosaur book.
Okay.
All right.
I know, right? Like, it makes no sense if we're just coming on a little vacation. Granted, you probably need a gun just in case there's infected. But it just seems like wearing those backpacks would have made things very, very difficult swimming up the river. I like how all the paraphernalia is gone. Like someone decided to rob the museum during the apocalypse. August 24th and 25th, Dino Hall.
Whoa, look at those talons.
That is a velociraptor.
Actually, it's a
Deinonychus.
Deinonychus.
Pretty sure these are velociraptors. Yeah. I mean, at least that's what they called them in this movie I saw.
Same thing. At least my understanding of it is Deinonychus and Velociraptor, just two different names. So for those, if you haven't heard this before, all the way up until like high school, I was like dead set on being a paleontologist. Big part in due to Jurassic Park and Dr. Alan Grant. What is this? Automated miniature wax factory. Your own unique figure in moments. It's like a 3D printer, basically. Well, a wax maker, I guess.
Oh, man. You want to try it on?
I do not.
Your loss.
Let's do it. Now, how come she doesn't keep this hat? I mean, like 3 years later, if you're going on your cross-country rampage, this is a hat I would be wearing. This is one of those penny machines. Just crush the pennies. Let's see what we got back here in the...
Oh, hello. Sorry, the dinosaurs are busy right now.
What are you doing?
Oh, wait. One of the dinosaurs is here.
Oh my gosh.
Joel, it's for you.
Very funny.
That was pretty funny. Did you get it? It's because you're old.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Okay.
I know. I feel like... I wonder if there's a website for those crushed penny things, so you know how many there are. Because it would be cool to go around and collect them all, because I know like national parks and things, zoos have them. There was like a really brief period of childhood where I was like, I'm going to start collecting these things, and then that never happened. I mean, this is like the precursor to like Pokemon. Alright, what do we got? Oh, these are the different members. Platinum being the highest. Oh, we got Compsognathus. Compsognathus. It's been a while, jeez.
Compsognathus. Whew. That's a big name for little guys.
Yeah. They swarm you.
I feel like this museum exists solely of
Did you see that in the
dinosaurs
movie
from
too?
Jurassic Park.
Actually, yeah. But a different one. See, there's a sequel. Wasn't as good.
Like it is, it's like legit just dinosaurs from Jurassic Park. Giants of the past step back through time to over 65 million years ago, when dinosaurs and other prehistoric giants roamed the earth. In our Giants Pavilion, you'll find full skeletons on display. See how you'd measure up next to our own Triceratops, Winnie, and don't forget to look up. There are pterodactyls circling. Afterward, head into our annexes to get hands-on with fossils of footprints, feathers, and more. I'm surprised they didn't mention the gift shop. Stegosaurus.
Tiny head. Joel, look.
That is a hat on a dinosaur.
It's called a hatasaur.
They have their Triceratops, Winnie.
Hey, is this gonna be a thing? Please don't let it be a thing.
I feel like I need a camera. I can put the hats on all the dinosaurs and take pictures of every single one of them.
Hey, Joel,
Ellie.
Hat on a dinosaur.
don't you dare take it off. My birthday, my rules. Whoa, this one's brain was the size of a walnut.
No, no way. Looks like you two have something in common.
Oh, good one.
I mean, this is like... Can I even look at the pamphlet thing? Because this is like incredibly thorough.
Dinosaurs. Oh, yeah. I know this one too.
Brachiosaurs. You know what's mind-blowing is to think... I mean, the scale is a little off for some of these, but like... To think that this is like... These things were alive. Like, at one time. Like, these were actual gigantic creatures roaming around. Mind-blowing.
Triceratops means three-horned face.
You would not want to be on the business end of that horn.
Surprised we can't interact with the...
Triceratops. This is one I recognize.
The Brachiosaur exhibit. Some pterodactyls up there. This is cool. Here we go.
Brachiosaurus ate 600 pounds of plants each day.
Dang.
Ooh, imagine the poops.
Yeah, there's one scene where, actually one of the guys said, that's a big mound of shit.
What is this movie, and when can we see it?
Tell you what, when we get back to Jackson, movie night.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It'd be just like actually the scene at the end of the first one. And the neck would break.
Where's all these Brontos?
Brontosaurus is a different species. Gallimimus.
Gallimimus's name means chicken mimic. Who names these?
Scientists.
Well, they're dumb.
And a Dimetrodon. These ones were so cool. The big sails on their backs.
The Dimetrodon was an apex predator.
What's an apex predator?
The most badass predator.
Pretty short for that.
Wait, were you talking about me?
Pretty short, yes, but it came out during a different period of the dinosaurs. Man. I'm just gonna like dinosaur geek out and explore this museum for way too long. Barricaded. But not this one. So I wonder if there's really anything worth collecting during this flashback. Interesting. It's going to trigger a conversation or not? Nope, apparently not. Feel like there might be something important to do with that. Whether it's just a conversation or something. Yeah, my hat, the hat's on Joel right now. It went from the Stegosaurus to the Triceratops, and then it's on Joel. The dinosaur names are basically muscle memory at this point. Like, I even knew, like, a dinosaur-like song. There was this, like, VHS tape I had that was, like, learn about dinosaurs. And it had, like, imagine a Sesame Street episode, but it was dinosaurs. And they had like 2 little intermissions where they had this dinosaur song that just like went through this list of dozens of names. I do not remember the song anymore, and if I can find the tape, I'm gonna have to look it up. So if I remember, this is an Ankylosaurus, the armored plate, and then that's a that's the one with the big frill on its neck that spits stuff, Dilophosaurus. This is the one that killed Newman from Seinfeld. Another hat. We're hat buddies. Good morning, subs. How's it going? No comment on the hat buddies thing? Really, Joel? I feel like they needed to bust out into like some Frank Sinatra or something. I don't remember what that one is called. One of the feathered ones. An oviraptor. They eat the eggs.
Whoa, this one looks like a bird.
Well, actually, paleontologists believe the birds were descended from dinosaurs.
Well, excuse me, Mr. Professor.
I happen to know a thing or two.
From a movie.
Keep going.
How was your Thursday morning going, subs? I don't know if you were trying to dive into the stream yesterday or not, but you probably realized it was not on. If anyone is watching this and is wondering why nothing happened yesterday, it's because Twitch was down for about 4 hours, starting at about 11 a.m., right when we were supposed to be streaming. So it's a little bit out of our hands, but we're back and running today.
Velociraptor. Joel, this is the one you were talking about, the Velociraptor?
So small. Well, don't trust the movies, I guess.
Then we got an iguanodon. Wow, can you imagine this thing coming after you? I mean, granted, there are those down there, but man. An Allosaurus. Tyrannosaurus. Like, he could, I mean, this is like a Pez candy compared to this. I feel like they got a little lazy on the modeling of the bottom of the jaw. I don't know if the other ones have it just because of the position they're at, but that shouldn't just be like a flat plane right there. It should be hollow. Like, that's, like, see how the bottom jaw is hollow like that? That's totally how the top jaw should be. Either that plane is not supposed to exist or someone just didn't care. Pachycephalosaurus. This is the one that, actually, no, that was a different dinosaur.
Look how thick this one's skull is.
Kinda looks like Tommy.
I'm telling him you said that.
Please don't. Catch it in the right
And
light.
Parasaurolophus.
Tommy.
This is the one from the second movie he couldn't pronounce. So after yesterday's little hiccup with getting on the Twitch stream, I realized there was a dire need for centralized communication, so I'm not just texting people individually that, hey, shoot, things aren't working. So I have a Twitter account. Bum, bum, bum. First ever Twitter account for this channel, of course. I don't know how you search for Twitter accounts, but it is the same title, Quarters Without Borders, but there is spaces this time. And the hashtag is hashtag Quarters Without.
Did you go to museums a lot?
Here.
So if you search it, you should be able to find the Twitter channel.
Girl dragged me to every damn museum in Texas.
And if you want, you can subscribe to it. I've put one tweet out. I don't know if you can even see them without tweets, so I put one kind of welcoming tweet out. So if you see it, follow that Twitter channel, and that's where I'll kind of make announcements in the future if there's technical difficulties, upcoming streams. I don't know if I want to do contests, things like that. So steps, one at a time. But there it is now, a Twitter account, Reporters Without Borders with spaces.
Looks like a giraffe.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Joel, you're not allowed to take your hat off. Don't you remember?
I see the appeal.
Told you.
Extinction. Ooh, we have like a star area. A walk through the stars.
Did you know this was here?
Oh, you don't like it. We can head back.
Oh, shut up.
Okay, someone's going to have to help me out on this one. When did Pluto officially not become a planet? Because this game, the infection takes place in 2013, right? Was Pluto not a planet at that point? Because I feel like... I don't know, maybe. But I feel like Pluto should be here. But then again, maybe I'm remembering things wrong. I feel like that was kind of a recent thing.
Oh.
Let's turn it.
Hey, Joel, can you name all the planets?
My very educated mother just served us nice pizzas.
Did you just have a stroke?
My Mercury, very Venus, mother Mars.
Oh, okay. I get it. That's pretty cool.
Replace the word nice with 9, and that is the exact phrase that I think I was taught to remember the planets. I find it interesting that they don't acknowledge the fact that Pizza's Pluto is not actually on that wall anymore. When the planets align. I don't think will actually happen. Got some rockets.
Hey, Joel, guess what the first animal to go to space was?
I don't have to guess. That was a monkey.
No, it was fruit flies. Yeah, in 1947. It was to see radiation exposure at high altitudes. And they lived through it.
Dadgum, girl, you are smart.
Thanks.
August
Did they become
2006.
superflies?
What?
Okay. Jeez. Well, so much for the Pluto thing. Really? It was before? I mean, I graduated high school in 2007. It was that long ago? I feel like I need a t-shirt that says, you know, Pluto, we still love you. Because I definitely still consider it a planet. I mean, I know it's
Tell me
not,
another
but...
fun fact.
Astronauts say the moon smells like gunpowder.
That is a fun fact. Well, wait, how would they...
Oh, well, they would take the moon samples back inside and smell them later, I guess.
Huh. Here we go,
Okay,
Saturn V.
What's next?
You tell me.
Quiz me.
I don't know. Who was the first person in space?
Oh, it's easy. Yuri Gagarin.
Gagarin? Is that...
Gagarin? I don't know how you say it. I've only read it, so... Anyway, he flew to space on April 12th.
Jeez, how does she know this?
1961.
Color me impressed. How many books have you read about this?
Come on, Joel. Isn't it incredible?
Why don't you tell me what you like about it?
I don't know. People in your time, they had it easy.
I guess relatively speaking.
I wonder what those
sure.
dots are on the moon.
I mean, they didn't need to go to space, but they did it anyway. It's ballsy.
palsy. All right, kiddo. Now I get it.
What do we got over here? Another crushing machine. Cool. How rad would it be to take this and drive it around?
Fuck yeah.
Where's the steering wheel?
Rovers don't use steering wheels. They use joysticks.
Huh. Hang on. Is this the real one?
Well, considering they left the real ones on the moon, I would say no.
Like, she knows a lot
What's this
about
way?
space. It's emergency
Can't
exit.
leave here yet. Still a lot of stuff to explore.
Oh, shit. Okay.
Explore the bench. Some sort of journal entry. One day. So twist ending to this game. She like assembles a spaceship and then flies off to the moon. And then after the credits roll, you see her setting up her moon colony, and then the infected start like coming across the moonscape. I can see it. I can so see this. Space shuttle tiles. Like, there is an excessive amount of detail that they put into crafting this museum solely for the point of creating a flashback. Right? Infected in space. Infected in space. You need like one of those like 1940s posters.
Whoa.
Getting in. Come on, you know you want
But
to.
now, hold on just a minute. You're going into space. You're gonna need a helmet.
Oh, right. What was I thinking?
But can you wear a helmet and the hat at the same time? No! Really? Just like that? You toss it aside, move on to a new hat? Which hat should we wear? Mercury, Gemini, launch entry. Can we take that one? Apparently not. Well, we're gonna take Gemini because that sounds cool.
So cool.
How's it smelling there?
Like space. And dust.
While we're at it, why not just put the suit on? Think you can? She's just gonna trade helmets? Really? Let's put them all on. Just mix the display up. Whoever comes here next will have no idea what's going on. Alright, in we go.
After you. Watch your hand.
Like, for reals, though. Look at the detail. You know how long someone spent probably working on modeling and texturing this?
What the heck?
For what? For this one scene?
Okay.
Jeez.
Wow.
Wow.
As you look at all these buttons.
So badass. Man.
I like how you can see her breath fogging
you
on the
imagine just-
inside of her visor. That is a neat touch.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What is this?
This is a thing that took a mighty effort to find.
Does she even have a cassette
Take it.
player? No way. She's gonna pull out like a Walkman.
Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
Okay.
Seconds and counting.
Oh wow.
Last report, it feels good. T-minus 25 seconds.
Why is there a
20
cassette of
seconds
this?
and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, 10, 9. Ignition sequence start. 5, 4,
Man,
2, 1, 0. All engine running.
one heck of
Liftoff.
fire.
We have a liftoff. 30
One heck of
seconds
a
past the hour. Liftoff on Apollo 11.
birthday experience. The feels. It's all the feels right now.
I do okay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You're welcome, kiddo. Well, what do you say we keep looking around, huh?
Yeah, I guess.
The big question is, how do you top this for the next birthday, though? Like, for reals, nothing can compare to this.
Hey. Welcome to Earth.
Yeah.
Man, the hits just keep coming. Oh, I think this is on her backpack. I think I've seen the spaceship pin. And of course, there's our cowboy hat just sitting there forlorn on the ground. Okay, pick it back up. Let's be abandoned the astronaut hats. Apparently not, but it will let us kick it around. Hats, really? That's it? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. I think that's about it, unless we can leave out that back door. Which looks like what we're going to be doing. You all ready, Joel?
Here.
There's more museum stuff over there.
Yeah, I never checked out that building.
Well, let's go.
And just how do you plan on getting yourself over
Watch it be full of zombies. Oh, that's cool. The bear. It's like they knew that this place would eventually be flooded with water.
You ever give anyone else this much grief?
Get down here!
No!
Hey, whose birthday is it?
You can't keep doing that.
Gonna do it? Maybe?
I want a good splash. We've got more exploring to do.
Here we go.
Geronimo!
Nice.
Where'd he go? Oh, wow. That was fast, Joel. Can we go over here?
Joel, look. Want to give me a ride?
It's like old times.
Those days are long gone, kiddo.
That's funny. Waiting for like an alligator to come out and like attack her or something. I mean, I don't know if there's alligators in Wyoming, but like, I don't know, mountain lion or something. Really, you can't put your head in the waterfall? Missed opportunity. All right, all right. Let's try this other half of the building. It's locked.
Hey, who's being there?
Yeah, I don't know.
I'll open the door for you. Come on, we can't chicken out now.
All right. Go. There.
Well, no infected that I can see. Maybe not opening that door, though.
Okay, bad news. There's shit blocking the door.
Well, see if you can find me another way in. I'll walk around the outside.
Okay, be safe.
You be safe.
There are dinosaurs around.
You know, this is just asking for something really, really bad to happen. I mean, I know it's kind of all, like, sweet and emotional and stuff, but I have a feeling things are going to step up. The animals of North America. Wow, cool. Look at the wolves taking down that elk. I killed for them. Oh, things are getting a little weird.
Ooh, stay strong, buddy.
Like, that graffiti is kind of ominous.
This guy needed a hug.
Let's hope this guy is still no longer here. And he's the one that barricaded things. Oh, of course, it's like pitch black in the other room. I'm feeling it. Something's happening. Something's going to happen. That's cool, this bird tree.
It's dark in here.
What we got? More birds. Oh, that's a cool bird. I wonder what that is. Of course, I can't read the little tag. The 4 soldiers at the gate. The last one cried. Oh, great. The woman we tortured,
Shit.
choked on her own blood. I'm drawing my gun. Why, I don't know. Whoa. Is something moving over there, or is that just the shadows? Okay, since I only have a single gun, it will not give me the option to look at my ammo. I don't think it's blood. I think it's, like, it looks black. I mean, it could be blood, but I think it's spray paint. But no, absolutely Finnegan, like, who, it's like, stream of consciousness. Who's like, I'm gonna go ahead and wander through this place and write stream of consciousness on the walls. Unless, of course, the point was to freak somebody out. Oh, come on, flashlight. Right now is not the time. The stragglers who snuck into camp. They just wanted food. The kid who
Come on, fucker.
ran into the blast. I couldn't stop him. Did she see something? Did I miss something? She seems to be acting as if there is somebody here. Now, picking up things, but they're not adding to my inventory. Man, things just got, like, really creepy really fast. I can't read that one yet. The people in the van. We locked them in and doused it with gas. What? You know what? There doesn't seem to be any easy way to get Joel in the building. We're at the bug section. Well, nothing is... Oh no, there's a dead body. He may have blew his brains out based upon the splatter on the wall. Oh my gosh, look at those millipedes. Look how huge those things are. That would be horrible. Any giant moths? I think he blew his brains out. There is no light. Thing is, there might be more of them. We wanted to end suffering. We wanted to restore humanity. Each time we sacrificed part of ourselves, our leaders kept saying, "It'll be worth it." Now, we've disbanded, with nothing to show for our sins. I thought coming here might reignite something, some purpose. My parents loved bringing me here. It's one of my earliest memories from before the outbreak, before all of the cruelty and savagery. Those memories just made me angrier. I don't want to be in this world anymore. I can't look at the person I've become. Well, maybe he did kill himself. Like a suicide note, basically. Whoa, that's pretty neat. Giant moths. Check out the glowing eyes on the wolf. That is so neat. Like, it doesn't glow unless you turn the lights on. That is so cool. That is a very nice little subtle touch.
Stupid fake animals.
Very cool. Very cool. Wow, there's actually like a corpse of a deer in here for real, though. Jeez.
Shit.
Well, if there were clickers, they would have came out. Liars. I mean, that was a wild boar. I mean, those things can
I'm in
really
here.
hurt you. Oh my gosh.
The hell was it?
It's just some animal.
Giant pig. Whoa.
Well, let's get a move on. I want to get a fire going before it gets too dark.
Well, that
Come on.
probably didn't end the best way to conclude a birthday, but it started well. Good intentions. So that guy was a firefly. That Seattle Day 2. We are making progress. Look at this. A bit on edge. Hey, that was some intense stuff with that wild pig coming at me. Whew. The nerves. So that was a lot, I guess, a lot less worse. It was a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. Really? You slept in a different room from her? And you left her at the entrance? You left the pregnant lady at the entrance. Uh-oh. Well, flashback to present. Like, this little guitar section just never fails. Like, I love this thing. What am I looking for here? I really hope that after you beat the game, there's an option just to go into like guitar practice mode, and it just lets you play around with the guitar. Because they're always placed at very odd points in the game. I mean, I guess they're
Better go
little
see
resting
what's up.
spots, but yeah, better go see what's up. There was some radio noise. Now's not the best time to hang around and practice the guitar. Let's build more trap mines really quick. Ooh, we got journal stuff. What do I do here? How do I... We just started. I shouldn't have said that to her. She's gonna treat me different now. I know it. I wish my effing mask didn't effing break. When did she figure it out she was pregnant? Where were we a couple weeks ago? Boise? I remember her throwing up in Kennewick. This is too much. It all effing makes sense. The throwing up. How tired she's been. What the F? There was a lot of Fs. What the F, Dina? Why didn't you tell me? Why didn't you trust me? But did you trust her? What should I do? It's too late to turn back. Just gotta end this whole thing as quickly as possible. Dun dun dun. Well, let's hope we're not gonna walk out into just a mess of stuff. The doors are open. I can't draw my weapon. It's still raining. But Dina is no longer on the couch. Subtitle said radio. Radio static. Maybe she's up in the radio room. That would probably be the next best place to look. Unless Campy Camperson came home. Oh, she's throwing up again. Although the radio's on the floor for some reason. Whoa, what is she doing?
Hey. How hot do I look right now?
Pretty hot. How'd you fix it?
It was a loose connection. Antenna. They found our mess at the school.
Good.
This guy, Owen, he went AWOL.
Ooh.
Maybe Tommy got to him.
Maybe.
Interesting.
What about her?
Nothing yet.
Unit Romeo, you are requested at Site 2. Repeat, you are requested at Site 2. Confirm.
So, the numbers are locations. The TV station we were at, that's 6.
Yeah. An India
There's a lot
company
of chatter
came
coming out
from
of 2, so I'm assuming
position
that's
2,
their home base.
if I remember correctly.
That helps.
Look. Last night was stupid.
Casualties reported in 14. All available units report. Over.
Ooh, a new one.
This is Site 13. Unit Lima nearby. How many scars you got? Over. Negative on scars. Lone male trespasser. Armed.
Lone male
Over.
trespasser?
Tommy.
Well,
Where's
speaking about
14?
Tommy.
Not 100% sure.
Okay, then guess.
If this is 7, 12's all the way over here. I guess it's somewhere in this neighborhood?
Hillcrest.
Hillcrest. Okay. Dina?
Yeah. Not good.
Hey. I'll go get him.
I like how you can see the teeth
You keep
on the
tracking them,
zipper
okay?
on her jacket.
Yeah.
Like it's actual geometry. That's actually pretty detailed.
Wait,
Oh, we're leaving her behind.
give me your hand. It's for good luck.
I don't believe in luck. Behind you.
Man, this is like all a setup for that when she comes back, Dina to be missing. Oh. Oh. Or dead, absolutely. Oh, at least I don't have to actually travel there. I just warp to Hillcrest. Fantastic.
Okay, Hillcrest.
I don't know how
Is
long
this
it's
the right
been.
place? Definitely the right place.
That was a gunshot, I believe. There's multiple
It's
gunshots.
gotta be Tommy. Shit.
What do we got? Well, we're gonna go, excuse me, with the revolver. Wow, talk about sinkhole. Another rules sign. Gunshots came from just over this barricade. So
do I get
rust and coffee.
There's too many of these assholes.
They're in a hurry.
Hold on, Tommy.
Before we commit just yet, we have some buildings to explore. Well, that seems to be the shimmy way to get to where I want to go. Any food in the cabinets? Nope. Well and done. Cleaned house. I think that's it, actually, in this building. Laundromat. Barricaded. Tell me there's no rags. You have this entire pile of clothes left behind. And I'm not going to find a single rag I can pick up while I'm in here. Oh, we have a back door. There's apparently a lot more to this little area than I anticipated. They think we're sheep. Bar your fangs. Bare your fangs. Join the Washington Liberation Front. Propaganda poster. Guess this gets me in the back of this building. Supplements. Ooh, a box cutter. More supplements. Totally worth it. What is QWEFK? What is QWEFK? Improved silencers. 59 supplements away from stealth kills. Ha! That is amazing. Clearly, she just wanted to be part of the chat room. I feel like that's... Ooh, look at this. Sneak into the bathroom. I feel like that's almost like a memeable moment. Or like a cat walks across your keyboard and types stuff. More supplements. Look at that. Way to go. Getting the equipment here. I'm glad we took the time to stop. The first building looked untenable. This building looks untenable. This one... Oh, of course, more mannequins. Anything? Anything? That was a rat. That was fast. Anything worth collecting? There's a rag, finally. Okay, let's sneak in the back of... Whoa, that's a basement. Let's unlock this door, just in case we need to make a quick getaway. Oh, what is that? We got like an archery trophy? Boris Legasov. Sunnyvale Archery, first place. Wouldn't it be neat if his bow was down here? It's a cot, like someone was camping down here. Wow, epic picture. Happy birthday, Dad. The best clicker killer in the whole QZ. Wow. Supplements. So somebody uses a bow and arrow. Wow, this is like his water purification system or something. This is intense. I wonder what happened to the guy, because he's clearly not here anymore. And I'm just gonna loot all of his stuff. There's some ammo. No bow and arrow, though. We have a workbench, though. Oh, there were arrows, you're right. Earlier, maybe he was the one doing it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do some capacity increases here. +2, extend the magazine tube. And now once again we have the ultra detailed animation of her modifying the gun. Now I picked up a box cutter earlier and kept it in my inventory, and if you notice there is a box cutter laying on this craft table, yet she will not pick it up. And that is all I have stuff for. Alright, well, it is better than nothing. Oh, nope, did not want to do that. Not want to do that. Pretty neat, though. Another back alley. Potentially a way into that building. Which I've been here. This is the M&B building. I been everywhere? I think I've been everywhere then. So that's the only way to go is forward. Let's hope we don't personally run into the arrow guy. That's gonna be too big to climb over. Looks like we can go kind of far back through this way. I can get up there. So that's definitely going to be a way I can go, potentially. Look at that brass telescope. Ooh, maybe we get another skill manual if we're lucky. Bullet though, that's useful. What do we got here? If he was on our side, that would be epic. Boris, wolves broke into Fedra HQ and found the enlisted rosters. I've heard they're starting to knock on doors, looking for soldiers. I'm not going to be executed in my own town. After things calm down, I'll try to return with a new name. I couldn't find Alfie. I put his food on your back porch. In case I don't come back, give him lots of scratches for me. He always loved you and Sophia. Yolanda. Well, somebody had a dog. Shimmy. Well, that's one way forward. Well, rust and coffee definitely is a thing. So let's go check out what this is way back here first. I don't feel like this is the main path. What is back here? I don't know. But we're gonna find out. Supplements, score. You're racking them up. A note. Lots of notes. Boris, what did we get ourselves into? The wolves were supposed to make things better. The military hoarded all the resources, controlled what we said, told us what job to do, and so far the wolves are doing the exact same thing. And now they're talking about moving everyone to the stadium. What? I grew up in this town. I survived the outbreak in this town. I'm not moving to some refugee camp where some A's tell me when I can or can't wipe my own rear. This is my home. We need a plan. We can't settle for the same thing. Uli. Uli? U-L-I? So there seems to be some unrest. More supplements. I mean, maybe they were part of the faction that, the Scars, you know, the Splinter group. Okay, supplements. Worth it. Right, that puts us up to 25. Enough to craft a med pack. Useful. What we got? F the WLF. Just a copy. go see what's inside Rustin's coffee. Not getting in through that way. Nothing. Nothing, nothing, nothing. It's a really big bathroom. Huh. I wonder how we get back there. If we can get back there. Because this is back around to the side again. This is the bathroom or the kitchen that's locked up. The door we're not getting through, and there's no way in. So maybe there is... I don't know. Is this the first time we've encountered a door that we can't actually get through because it's locked? That seems a little... I mean, if it's not the first time, okay. I get it. It doesn't say we need a key, which the other ones have done. I feel like I could climb through that. Maybe I can go out to the outside. I'm not climbing through there. Huh. Maybe there just is no way to get inside of that one. That's going to be bothersome. Well, let's keep going. They should get us around up here. Keep an eye open for some more traps. So really quick here, before we move any further, I can make a Molotov. That'd be useful. Is the map. So we've written on it East 1 through 17. That's the Pinnacle Theater. Okay, so that's the tunnels. So we found Leah up there at the 13, channel 13. Took the tunnels to Pinnacle Theater. WLF gate was over here. That's where the school was. And Tommy apparently is way up there. So we kind of followed that squiggly line. And she got all the way up to the top corner. It's kind of, I don't know, this is really confusing the way it was. How this is working. There's the stadium we're talking about way down there at the south. Because here's downtown. You know, and there's Capitol Hill. Like, somehow we're here, and then we teleported all the way over here, and then we've worked our way back west again, which is very odd. Just trying to make sense of the way we've been traveling on this map so far. Nope, let's stick with the gun for now, Ellie. We can go down the hole. Can we not get up there? Because that's clearly a gap in the barbed wire. Dang.
Oh, this is dumb. We should be pushing in.
We hold the perimeter until we hear otherwise. Keep an eye out in case he comes this way.
Ooh, they have a dog.
I got something. Let's get in there.
Oh no.
You think this guy's connected to the girl from the school?
Oh my gosh, I have a
That'd be a
scent
hell of a
trail.
coincidence if they weren't.
I hate these small groups. big groups, it's a straight fight. Loners, they could be hiding anywhere.
Hear ya.
What?
Get to the building!
Oh my god. Dang, did you see her forehead just being missing? A flaming, I know, right? She just lights the thing on fire and she's like, oh, no big deal, just put it in my backpack. Okay. We have a little bit of combat here at the end of this one, so let's see if we can get our way through this fight with the dogs. And this may be where we have to stop today. The scent thing, this is going to make things tricky.
You think this guy's connected to the group?
Because there's two of... Oh,
Be a
it's
hell
one.
of a coincidence
And the
if it
lady
weren't.
stayed
I hate these small groups. Big groups,
outside.
loners, they could be hiding anywhere.
Hear ya. Find them.
Is it just the two of them? Sorry. Where'd they go? Where did they go? There's a guy. Oh, here's the dog.
Fuck is she? Find her, girl!
Oh, shoot.
I got it!
Oh my god. Get the dog off, get the dog off. Oh my gosh! I'm sorry. I didn't want
Lock her
to.
up!
Okay. Oh, shit.
You got two people or one person? One person? No, I know, right? Like she just went. I mean, the dog was gonna
Get her, boy!
kill me. Oh, oh my gosh, they have another dog?
She's...
Yeah, kind of like that. Oh man, but just stabbing that dog does not feel good. Does not feel good. So there's possibly two patrols.
You think this guy's connected to the girl from the school?
That'd be a hell of a...
Two people and a dog, and then it seemed like there was a second one.
Small groups, big groups, straight fight. Loners, they could be hiding anywhere.
Hear ya. Let's find him. Get back home.
So I still have a scent trail. Are they going to climb the fence or not? I don't think they're going to. Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa! They're going to want to climb that fence.
In that building! I got her! Right here!
Gosh! Oh my gosh, poor dogs! My gosh. This is tough. This is tough. I was able to escape the dog by going over the fence. Ooh, the respawn. This could make things interesting. Because now I don't have a scent trail. Whoa, I just kind of cheated the game here a little bit on the respawn. Because now I lost this. They have no scent trail on me now. Man. So it's... Oh, killing the dogs is really, really brutal. Like, I know killing people is bad. And the game makes sure you feel bad when you do it, just... Killing the dogs does not feel good. Well, we got a break from the combat encounters. Specifically because it respawned us without the scent trail. And we know there's 2 patrols at least, and this is a pretty wide open place.
Someone here. I'll see what's up.
Where is the person? Someone's seeing me. Oh, great. Yeah, the throwing the bottles, I think. Oh gosh. Okay. Person and dog down. 1 lady. And there's a group that's really far away that's going to be closing in with their dogs. Oh, dang, they're flanking.
Don't let up!
Oh man. They are just...
Got her trapped!
Oh great, here the dog comes. Dang, I just threw that brick at the dog. That's what I'm looking for.
Caught her! Right here!
Dang it, come on, get down. Oh my gosh. Okay. Well, this is a nice respawn because I don't have a scent trail currently. Really, dude? You're gonna do this? What the heck? How are they everywhere?
Push it! Good!
Oh, come on, really? Shot at point blank range. So much for my aim. I'm pretty sure every single one of those shots missed. All right. We are pushing our time here, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to have to give this one more shot. And we may have to call it if we can't get through this. Man. It's adding so much. The dogs now. Whew, okay. Scent trail broken. Maybe I can get this guy as soon as he walks by me.
Got a visual on her! Right here!
That was bad. That's pretty bad.
Don't let her get away!
Done.
Okay.
Really? Man, that lady is not dead. Well, she is now, but... Yeah, that Molotov really whiffed that lady earlier. Alright, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, this is like the hardest thing to have to call right now because we are so in the moment. But, unfortunately, the clock is against us right now. This is going to have to be where we call it for the afternoon. Whew. And it's Thursday. Talk about stopping point. We're going to drop a manual save here. We made some progress. Learned a lot about dinosaurs. Learned a lot about space. But wow. Combat just got a lot trickier. As soon as I felt like we were getting a handle on situations, they're like, here's a new thing. Here's a dog. Introduce the dog into the situation so you can't just hide. And then you have to live with the guilt of stabbing these dogs brutally to death. This is quite the combat encounter we are faced with right now. Time is a construct. Unfortunately, it's a construct that I am beholden to. Oh, wow. I'm going to be thinking about this a lot the next few days. How are we going to handle this situation? Well, that is for us to find out on Monday. Today is Thursday. Thank you for watching Quarters Without Borders this week. Sorry about our mix-up yesterday, as outside of our hands with Twitch being down. This will be up tomorrow, Friday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on the YouTube channel, Quarters Without Borders. And remember, there is no live stream this Saturday. There will be one next Saturday, though. The newest development, of course, is the new Twitter account, Quarters Without Borders. There's spaces this time, or it's hashtag Quarters Without. I'll see about getting some text up, maybe on the screen next time, so you can kind of see that in writing. But stay tuned to there, subscribe or follow the Twitter thing, the channel, I guess, however that works, just to get information on updates, progress, things like that. I'll try to make a point of regularly posting to that Twitter account all the details about Quarters Without Borders and what we're doing. So, yeah, this is exciting. A little bit of feel development there with the flashback, and then out of the frying pan back into the fire all of a sudden again. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you again so much for joining us this Thursday morning. Everybody have a great holiday weekend. It is the 4th of July over the weekend. If you're outside traveling or anything, be safe in your travels. Be safe with the coronavirus still spreading and spiking, social distancing, the whole 9 yards. I'm sure I'll be chit-chatting with a few of you in the next few days. But for everybody else, I will see you again back here Monday morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Everybody have a great rest of your weekend.